We were so excited when we announced this concert, and then we had him on the telephone.
I mean, I was nervous and excited for that. So now he's going to be joining us in studio.
Before a live studio audience, please welcome Mr. Brian McKnight. And he's just walked in, grand entrance. He's shaking hands with everybody.
Do you know, I don't think the studio audience know that you were joking when you said rub his stomach as he enters. Because one or two people actually thought that you were being serious. Apologies.
I said, Brian, firstly, welcome, sir.
Thank you for having me. But wait, we must pause.
All right.
Yeah.
Somebody owes me some money.
Oh!
I like this.
Somebody owes me some money. See, because a few months ago, I called in for the big fight. I told you what was going to happen.
Mayweather McGregor.
Nobody wanted to believe. Well, you didn't want to believe me.
We've actually got that audio. Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Who are you putting your money on?
Mayweather.
I'll put my money on Conor McGregor. Would you like to take £1,000 bet with me, sir? And you can certainly pay me when you arrive here in December.
Well, how about we do this? Why don't we make it £1 million sterling? That's how confident I am that Lloyd's going to win.
Yeah, but you see, you've got that kind of money. I don't have that kind of money. Okay, I tell you what, Brian. After the show, can you follow me to the BP garage? Because there's an ATM there, and
Beautiful.
I'll draw the £1,000 for you.
Perfect.
Which
And
is
you'll
like
get-
$20.
I know. I had no idea.
It'll get you a coconut pie as well,
Yes,
you know?
perfect.
What a body of work. Brian McKnight in the flesh now. We're getting messages, Brian. One message says, my ovaries can't handle this.
I mean, the concert hasn't even started yet and people are falling apart.
Yeah. I can tell you that honestly, this does not get old. It does not get old.
I'm sure.
Your music also never gets old. I
thank
mean,
you,
we
thank
listen to it, we hear it, and you take us back, but also we are so How do you do that?
I don't know. I'd like to believe that when you write something good or you do something good that people can relate to on many different levels, that it's going to last, or you hope that it's going to last for a period of time. When I started this journey when I was 19 and now I'm 48, I had no idea that any of this would happen. I really thought that at some point I'd stop doing that and I'd play in the NBA because that was another dream of mine. And then I kept writing hit songs, and here we are, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Sure.
You know what's-
Firstly,
hold on,
48
Shirley.
has never looked this good.
I was just going to address that. You know what?
Never looked so good.
Thank
And
you.
then secondly, on behalf of so many Cape Townian men, I want to say thank you. Because of you and because of your songs, so many of them have gotten out of very sticky situations. I mean, who knew counting? You know,
I
1, 2, 3.
I tell them all the time, as much as I write for the ladies, I'm really writing for my fellas because we're the ones that need that word at that right moment,
That's right.
at that right time. And plagiarize me. Just plagiarize
You are
me.
better than a bunch of flowers.
Yes, I am. But listen, I have the same issues that every guy has. You know, you just have to be the best man you can possibly be all the time, and that's very difficult for us because we're idiots. You know, most of us are. Anyway, I can admit it, but I just got to be really good when I need to be really good. And when I'm really good,
Oh, you good.
I'm really good.
So how many times have you used your own music to get yourself out of trouble?
Never. Because you have to understand that anyone that I've ever dated knows that I write songs for a living, so I can't get away with that. I have to be honest. I have to, and sometimes painfully honest, and tell people exactly the way that I feel. And if they can handle that, then we can move forward. And if they can't, then we can. You know, I think women like you to be honest, as opposed to being like, oh no, it's this way, and then they find out it's not. Then they want to kill you.
Yeah.
So, but they want to kill you either way.
But I think Brian McKnight, you singing the menu at a Chinese restaurant would be sexy too. Like 1, I want the chop suey. 2, little
good.
chicken chow mein. And 3, hey,
You ever heard my? I did a McDonald's commercial a long time ago. It was One Last Fry.
Oh no!
Because you know how it is when you get that bag, and you think that all the fries are gone. You have that one last one, but then you go reach in the bag.
Right.
There's always like 2 or 3 more.
Yeah.
Always
Mixed with the salt.
That's right. Perfect.
So, have you enjoyed, firstly, Joburg? Joburg happened. How was that?
Pretoria and Joburg were incredible, but tonight, Cape Town is always.
This is your town. Let me tell you.
I can't even begin to comprehend how awesome tonight is going to be. And Durban's going to be great too, but Cape Town's always. Usually we want to make that the last show.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying that Durban's going to let us down, but this is. I remember the first time I came out, I just couldn't believe it. I had to stand there. There are moments in my life where I realized that. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm Brian McKnight. And that usually happens on stage, and I have those moments every night when I'm playing in South Africa because, most of the time I'm just goofing off, either playing golf or watching sports at home or whatever the case may be. But you get on that stage and you start playing these songs that I could have written, just wherever. And, there really isn't a feeling that I can tell you that can compare to when people are singing your song that you wrote louder than you're singing and you're going through a PA.
Of course.
It's indescribable.
So now golf, what's your handicap?
I am, as of today, a 4.9.
4.9. That's Sherlin. That's very good golf. I see you want to
play some golf as well. So Darren, do you want to make another
bet? You want to double? You want to double down?
He has no money left.
I've absolutely got no more money. I see you wanted to play golf with Ernie Els.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I've gotten to play with a bunch of the pros, with Ricky, and I actually got to play with Tiger a couple of times.
That would be my dream.
You have to give their surnames because you can't just be like Tiger. I was hanging out with Tiger.
Why? Did you not know who I was talking about?
Ricky, I was hanging out with Ricky.
Casually dropping these names.
I must tell you a personal story. We have the South African Open, which is the second oldest golf tournament in the world. Wow. All right, next to the British Open. And I was invited to play in the Pro-Am, which happens on the Wednesday. So I'm on the tee box, and I thought, this is the Pro-Am. Rory McIlroy was here. This was at Pearl Valley a few years ago. So Rory McIlroy's here. Henrik Stenson.
That guy's awesome.
We had Ernie Els, all the best of the South Africans. And I thought, this is a day when I want to play well. And I can handle my own. I'm about at 12 now, though.
That's good.
So I was like, I've got to get out early, and I'm going to hit the driving range there at Pearl Valley. I thought I'm the only guy that's got this idea. So I get out there, and it's all the pros on the tee box. There's one gap, and I've got a photograph of this. And I'm standing, I've got Charles Schwartzel in front of me, in the line, hitting balls, and behind me I've got Rory McIlroy.
Wow.
Tee box is full of players, right? Ernie Els is standing behind me with his bag. He doesn't have a spot. Oh. And I'm just going and I'm hitting. Now I'm under pressure like never before. And I'm shanking. I can't even get the ball off the tee. I'm hitting, and I turn back because now I'm feeling bad because now I'm wasting this spot. So I said to Ernie, do you want this place? He says, no, my brother, it looks like you clearly need it more than me. But it was a fun time. Golf, it's such a great game.
It's the greatest.
And you'll
honestly
find some of the best golf courses in the world, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at that Pearl Valley. It looks really awesome. I played in Durban the last time I was here, but we could talk about golf all day. Is there anything anybody else wants to talk about?
Let's talk about your career. So many people obviously so excited that you are in Cape Town. One woman saying, I walked down the aisle to one of your songs. You are tying the knot pretty soon.
Yeah.
What are you going to walk down the aisle to, or your wife to be?
She's actually going to walk down the aisle to Everything, which is the song on my latest album. And I just wrote a song last week that I'm gonna play right after we say our vows to one another, that nobody's ever heard, that she hasn't heard.
Isn't that weird?
Why?
Her walking down the aisle to your music?
You know what?
He's like, yeah.
I went back and forth about it. I was like,
is it a bit
gonna be weird and
self-indulgent?
self-indulgent? But I wrote that song about her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote every song since we've been together about her, and it's
Yeah.
like, why wouldn't we put? She's got the lyrics to one of the first song I wrote about her that I wrote in my handwriting, a tattoo, the only tattoo she has on her arm. So I'm like, no, we're gonna play this music, and she didn't. It's her wedding. Believe me, it's not mine.
You just have to show up. You're just an accessory, like the
That's right.
flowers, the dress, and the guests.
But I do get her forever. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's absolutely gorgeous.
yeah, I have to agree with you
Yeah.
on that one.
Brian, I have to put you on the spot right now.
Okay.
So many WhatsApps coming through. There's no way that I can read all of them. But one message said, "My mother is obsessed with Brian McKnight. She's 60 years old today.
Yeah.
Can Brian please just sing 1 or 2 lines?
One or two lines.
For her.
Lyrics to a song, 1 or 2 lines.
Maybe happy birthday."
Okay. Does she
For
have a
Hold
name?
on.
she's-
Can we get her on the phone? Would you mind doing that,
I
Brian?
couldn't find the name, but there was a message. If your mommy is 60 years old today, if you send that message,
Please send a follow-up.
Or, since we're in dead air, I'll just sing happy birthday to the 60-year-old. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, anonymous 6-year-old lady from WhatsApp. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
Listen, I'll be a 6-year-old lady on WhatsApp, and it's my birthday.
I'll also be a 60-year-old lady on WhatsApp. Brian McKnight, what have you done in Cape Town while you've been here? What do you plan on doing?
Well, I have a show. And actually, we got here yesterday, and we didn't really do much of anything. We hung out on the waterfront yesterday, but it was so windy that we couldn't really enjoy the outside. So I had to take Don Julio on the inside with me. So that was cool.
Sorry about that.
you got that. You got that. You're with me. You're with me.
Bit of tequila, yes.
Yeah,
I got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was with Mr. Glenn Morangi last night. So
Oh, how is Glenn?
he was doing really.
But it's
well.
hard to understand with a Scottish accent.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Not that I'm an alcoholic or anything, but it was my day off, and I don't have to sing until today. So but I didn't smoke any cigars last night, even though I wanted to. That would have been good.
Well, listen, Brian McKnight, thank you so much for
Thank
stopping
you.
by in the studio. You're an absolute gem to have in here. You're very giving and very gracious.
Thank you.
Did you guys enjoy meeting Brian McKnight, everybody in our studio? Hey, what was that? That didn't sound very enthusiastic. See, they're all nervous because they're all going to grab you for selfies.
Yes,
Would you mind?
not at all.
Excellent. See what I did there
love
for you
selfies.
guys. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian McKnight. Tonight's Legends of R.